this issue of surrogacy is actually operating on a very grey sort of a plane, right? There is nothing black and white, right? And considering the quantum of revenue generated through this, it needed regulation. But so in a way, it is a welcome step, right? But the way it discriminates against certain demographic groups like homosexual couples, single parents, live-in couples, I think it leaves a lot desired.
Two things. One, this is a 25,000 crore industry. Nobody likes to call it an industry, but the reality is that it's a 25,000 crore industry. And I agree with my panelists in saying that this is grey area. And this tug of war between white and black, it is our responsibility to pull that tug of war in favor of the whites. I think that's the crux of the word, ethical. This is unlike any other thing, that a human being is born, a human being who has fundamental rights, and there are much more deeper issue than the issue of choice. Regarding the homosexuals, our society is still not totally ready to accept it. That's the reason why there is a huge debate. Second, regarding the live-in marriages, many a times there is a lot of scope for these kinds of things, because unlike marriage, live-in relationship is not a documented one. We cannot see marriage, you have a certificate, so you can prove many things that I have been married for 5 years, I have been married for 6 years. Live-in relationship more depends on the statement between the couples.
So it's an archaic idea where you want to be judgmental about a woman who wants to be a mother, a nurturing mother, but does not really want to push out a child or to get a C-section done to be able to experience motherhood, right? But on the other hand, because it is linked very closely with those women who have no choice. So on one hand, here is this woman who has the money and the wherewithal to become a mother in that way. The other woman who's bearing the child may or may not have the choice. She may be in it only for the money. We are still trying to enforce the idea that you have to have a man beside you who can allow you to do what you want, right? So even if you want to be a surrogate mother, you have to have a husband who allows you, okay, now you have my permission, you have the due permission, so go help these poor little, childless couple.
These kind of regulations are put because of the social structures and systems we have.
If she chooses to be a surrogate mother, it's her prerogative to deal with the stigma, to deal with everything that comes with it, right?
I have the right to know my child's gender. It is my wife, my child, my hospital. I am paying for the scan, but yet the doctor, when I ask the gender of my child, is going to put me in the jail. It is because of some social circumstances. And we cannot only look at an upper middle class, upper class, city, urban ladies' choice. But in a land like India, the word choice can be interpreted in multiple ways.
This law or this bill is actually one step ahead and two step backwards, right? Because you say that it differentiates, I say it discriminates against certain groups. The one good thing that the bill has actually done, I mean, as the first preliminary reading tells me, is that when a woman is not allowed to be a surrogate more than once, I think that takes care of the exploitation part. That you cannot be into the business of baby making.